Okay, so what we're being asked to do here is to divide 1,350 by 75 using an area model. The idea with an area model is that we want to think of having a rectangle that has the area that we want, being the 1,350, and kind of we're given the width is 75, for example. In other words, we're asking how many piles of 75 can I get out of 1,350? That's what division is, to divide something up amongst other groups. And here we're being asked to divide it into 75s. So for an area model concept, what we want to think of is we have this rectangle with an area of 1,350. But we know that one of the dimensions has to be 75. This is where we're dividing with 75. And we want to know basically what goes over here on the right-hand side to give us our length that's going to make this area come true. The strategy your book uses there, that it's giving you the heads up for and drawing the diagram for you, is that we're going to split this up into other pieces that are easier for us to do mentally. So for example, I want to pick a number when I multiply by 75, I get close to 1350, but not over it, because I want to add up to 1350. The easiest number I can think of that's kind of big is 10, because 10 times 75 is 750. So if I do that, this gives this first little rectangle an area of 750, out of the desired 1350. That leaves me with 600 that I still want to come up with down here. Okay? Now with 75, I know that 75 times 2 is 150, and then 250s is 300. So 75 times 4 is 300. That's another nice round number to deal with. So I say that times 4 is 300. And again, this segment is 75 because that's 75, and this is a rectangle. And 75 times 4 gets the second rectangle, 300. Now I'm at 1,050, and I'm trying to get to 1,350. I'm 300 away, and I just did what's 300. Okay, so I'm going to have another rectangle down here with an area of 300, and again that's 75 times 4. So now I have 75 times 10 giving me the first rectangle, times 4 giving me the second and third rectangles down here, the same. So altogether I did 75 times 18 to get me to 1,350. So in other words, my answer here is going to be that 1,350 divided into 75 gives me 18 piles of 75. And you can see that right here. If I was to split this up into tens, I'd have 75, another 75. And if I did 10 little piles of 75, that's exactly what this area represents. So adding up this column, I know my solution is 18. Okay, to relate this to the distributive property that we've done already, this is just like 75 times 10 plus 4 plus 4. So here I've done 75 times 10, 75 times 4, and 75 times 4. Well, just recalling that if we use the order of operations, I could do my parentheses first, and 10 plus 4 plus 4 gives me the 18. Okay? So this is how we do it with an area model. If you did long division, you'd come out with the number 18 as well. So 1,350 divided by 75 gives me 18, and this is how we can represent that as an area model.